What's up, everyone? I'm Mitchell J, the Scaredy Cat Guide, and financial institutions just make me laugh sometimes. I was just reading an article that I'm going to share with you. Actually, it's this article I'm going to share with you. Bank of America, Bitcoin bubble is already popping. They're calling it a bubble now. Now's when they're calling it a bubble. Not 2 months ago, not 3 months ago. Now, after we've essentially nearly reverted all the way back to the mean, so to speak, like done a full trip here. I mean, don't get me wrong, we can still go lower, but the bottom line is we're almost where we've given back every single point of crazy time when Bitcoin went to crazy town. So that's why I find it amusing. It's just like, you guys are a little late to the game, but whatever. Let's take a look at the article and talk about their comparisons. So here's the stuff they came up with. Yeah, one, they compared it to some companies in the 18th century. Yeah, okay. I'm not even familiar with Mississippi Company or South Sea Company. Tulip bulb, we all know that. We've all heard that. Yeah, not so much. That's like comparing it to freaking Beanie Babies. Um, U.S. stock market, all right, that makes more sense to me. That's this chart, this purple line. Like, huh? All right, good times. So, what's the other one? Gold. Well, I personally many times have said that I think Bitcoin is going to become the gold of crypto. Like it's going to be the gold, um, the equivalent of gold to, the US dollar. So in crypto, it's going to be the gold. It's going to be the store of value. Gold is basically looked at as a store of value, a safe haven, so to speak. I feel like that's what Bitcoin is going to become in the cryptocurrency world. That's just my opinion based on the fact that there's only 21 million coins, and I feel like there's always going to be transaction speed issues. And there's just so many better blockchains that have faster transaction speeds and a fraction of the cost, if any cost at all. So that's why I look at Bitcoin as gold. All right, so if that's the case, let's go. Gold, in my opinion, closest example. This is the gold line. Ready? This was the run they were talking about, and then the quote unquote crash. And then apparently we recovered and went sideways, like basically almost essentially got back to the top, and then grinded lower, came up, whatever. Long story short, above where the initial base came from. So if that's the case, sure, I'll take that. That's awesome. I have no problem seeing Bitcoin come up to here and then go sideways for a long time and maybe come down a little bit. We'll see. It could pull back further. This is multiples from starting level, so it is around almost 25 times from its starting level. Does it need to pull back more? Maybe. Um, but if it acts like gold, I'm more than happy to see that. That means we're going to see this pullback and we're going to see a base and recovery and then get back essentially near the highs. Okay, I'm cool with that bubble. I hope you guys are right. Friggin' Bank of America. Anyway, I don't know. Just wanted to point out that tidbit of news. Nothing's changed, obviously, with the charts. I threw in this horizontal support line. I always talk about 5,900. You can see, boom, the low bounced off it. Again, support was resistance for a minute. So around 5,900, give or take 100 points. So again, that's the downside I'm looking at. And then the upside, same thing. You'll see this trend line is basically at 8K. I want to see us test this trend line again. Either we're going to test it and fail, or we're going to bust back above it and get back into this trend. So we will see what happens. But outside of that, again, nothing's changed. Those are the two bigger price targets, and I'm going to do nothing until I see, us get to one or the other. So we shall see. It is quiet in the crypto market. Not much else is happening elsewhere. Litecoin is holding on for dear life. It is just grinding sideways here, trying to hold this level, which is good. At least it didn't push down to the bottoms here of 100, on these intraday lows. But I don't know. I don't know if it's consolidating to leg down or consolidating to leg up. And we will find out when it either pushes down towards 100 or if it, pushes above 135. And until then, it's just consolidating. So I guess either wait or place your bets. You got a 50-50 chance. Um, Obviously, yeah, if someone was to just gamble and get long here, obviously you're using essentially 95 as your stop loss. So you got to risk, 18 points to make what? I don't know. What's your upside? Well, really, 133, so that's 20. That doesn't make sense. Risking 13 to make 20. Actually, no, risking 18 to make 20. That's not profitable in the long run. You need 2 to 1 or better, like I always say. Unless you really think you can get here, 165, 168, then, it could be a gamble. But this is what I'm talking about. Why take low percentage trades when you can just wait for bigger percentage trades? That's what I talk about all the time. Like the biggest skill and the biggest ability in investing is having the um, money, for lack of a better word, to be able to wait, to not have to generate money all the time, to not have to try and grind out profits all the time. Because if you can sit and wait for the high percentage and high probability setups, then you're going to be right more than you're going to be wrong. You're going to make money. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to wait several days, several weeks to even get setups like that. So that is why I kind of talk about swing trading as opposed to day trading, and why I generally want to do something when I see a clear signal. Anyway, that's it for now. We'll see what the rest of the week brings. I'll see you on the next video.